It's January 30th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have a lone survivor drifting, a ship swallowed with unimaginable loss, and a political decision that would plunge the world into darkness. Let's begin. On January 30th, 2014, a half-starved man staggered out of the Pacific Ocean on a tiny islet in the Marshall Islands, so weak that locals first thought he was a ghost. His name was Jose Salvador Alvarenga, and for 438 days, the ocean had been his prison. In November 2012, he left the Mexican coast on what should have been a short fishing trip. Then, the storm came. Waves shattered his radio, and his engine died. When the clouds cleared, there was nothing left but open water and no way back. For more than a year, he drifted through silence and sun. He ate raw fish, turtles, and birds. He drank rainwater when it came, and when it didn't, he drank what he could. The sun burned and the nights froze. After 10 weeks, his crewmate died, and he was left alone with the body, speaking to it for days, before finally letting the sea take it too. And when he reached land, many didn't believe his story. For 438 days, the world moved on without him. His ordeal was later documented in one of the most disturbing survival stories ever recorded. On January 30th, 1945, in the frozen darkness of the Baltic Sea, thousands of people went to sleep, believing they had finally escaped the war. The German ship Wilhelm Gustloff was never meant to carry the weight it held that night. Built for luxury cruises, it was now crammed with more than 10,000 refugees, wounded soldiers, and children, all fleeing the advancing Red Army during Operation Hannibal. Shortly after nightfall, a Soviet submarine surfaced in the icy waters. 3 torpedoes struck the ship in rapid succession. Panic erupted, lights went out, lifeboats were useless, many sealed in ice. Within less than an hour, the Gustloff vanished beneath the waves. The sea temperature was below freezing. Those who didn't drown froze to death within minutes, with their screams fading into silence. More than 9,000 people died, 6 times the death toll of the Titanic, making it the deadliest ship sinking in human history. Most of the victims weren't soldiers. They were families who believed survival was finally within their reach. On January 30th, 1933, the fate of Germany quietly shifted. Behind closed doors in Berlin, deals were made in whispers. The aging president, Paul von Hindenburg, tired and weary, was surrounded by men who believed they could control a rising threat. Industrialists sought stability, politicians sought power. His own son, Oscar, applied pressure, and former Chancellor, Franz von Papen, played the role of puppet master. At the center of it all stood Adolf Hitler, impatient, watching, and waiting. That morning, Hindenburg signed the papers. Hitler was appointed the Chancellor of Germany. To many, this seemed harmless. He didn't command an army, he didn't control parliament. He was boxed in by conservatives who believed they could use him, but they were wrong. Within weeks, emergency powers would silence opposition. Within months, democracy would be dismantled. And within years, the world would burn. By the time the danger was obvious, it had already been too late to stop. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next eerie dose is just a day away.